Hello everyone, welcome to the English conversation. Our topic for this week is jobs. We are going to answer some questions about our experience and opinions about jobs. So the first question, Wiebke, is when you were a child, what did you want to be?
Well, as soon as I started elementary school, I wanted to be a teacher. And I think for the first 6 school years, so until I was 12, I wanted to be a teacher, really bad. But now I think it's just because I was fascinated by being on the other side of school. And
And did
yes,
you achieve it or it changed over time? How
well,
did it change?
at this point in my life, I don't have any kind of certificate for a job, but I also don't want to be a teacher anymore. So yes, I think
Yeah.
I won't be a teacher.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And about me, I wanted to be a veterinary. I love animals and I really wanted to, but when I saw that the sciences are not my best, and I decided to take social sciences, and yeah, I decided it was not mine. So I'll give love to animals, but I am not. Yes, I don't want to be a veterinarian.
Also, I just remembered this has nothing to do directly with the question, but as a kid, I did not understand. This was really a big problem in my head. How people like teachers get money, because students don't pay for school. So I understood okay, I go in the supermarket, I give the shop assistant money. So of course they have money for the job. But this was really because my dad is also a teacher, so I was like, does my dad get money? I don't understand. Yeah, this was a really big problem.
I never thought about it. So yeah, maybe because I didn't. Yeah.
You just had money.
Yes, if it comes, I don't mind from where. No.
Okay.
Okay. So next question. It's more concerning your personality.
Yes.
So, Wiebke, would you consider yourself a hardworking person at work or in life too?
Well, yes and no. I think there are more hardworking people than me for sure. But in school, I was pretty driven and I did study a lot. So, yes, yeah. And for example, I would hate for people to ask me, "Oh, can I copy your homework?"
Oh yes,
Because
everyone
it's
copied mine.
I would say no to most of the people. No, I would say I can explain you everything. I always have time to explain you things, but copying, I don't know.
Yeah, but I was so stupid and I lent them my homework. I was like, okay, if I have done it, but it's true that the teacher knew that it was, for example, mine.
No, but for me it was I used to let people copy my homework, but then somebody said to me, "Are you stupid? Are you just gonna let the people use you like this?" Because a lot of people would ask me because I always had homework.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think
and then I stopped.
And do you prefer teamwork or individual work?
The problem is, I don't know, maybe after this you think I'm not nice anymore, but the problem is that sometimes with teamwork, I get annoyed if things don't go exactly like I envisioned them or I think they should be done. So this, of course, in a teamwork situation is not the best. And I know this about myself and I try to control it, but of course I cannot always control my emotions. So, but still if I have this, I know how to act, not to be I want this to be done like this. So I can work in a team, but sometimes I prefer to work alone because then I am I can control everything. Yeah.
And are you competitive?
Well, I don't really know if I am competitive. A little, I think, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I
not
think it's
too
good
much.
to be a little like, if you want to achieve something, it's good, because if you know that there are more people who can, and there are maybe like only 2 places, imagine, or 3 places,
Yes.
maybe you don't think about it, but you want to be, do you understand, you are competitive in this way.
Yes.
But yeah, but
Yeah, yeah, like, but I also think sometimes you have to like check yourself who is really like, is this a competitive situation or not? Like, I don't know, like in school, like there are always people, oh, you are the best in class, so nice. But actually, the goal is not to be the best in class. The goal
to
is
have
to have like good marks, you know. And
or
you
your
don't.
the
There's
best marks for you,
yes,
not
yes,
for
yes,
the others.
yes.
Yes, it's true.
So
So you are not competitive then. Okay, good. And well, about me, I'm a very hardworking person. I have to say it. I work a lot in general, like, to achieve the things. Of course, I have days and days that I'm lazy or not, but in general, yes, my experience is that I am a hardworking person, and I like teamwork, and I really enjoy it too. But it's true that after university and many experiences, I prefer individual work, because I was the one doing almost all the work, and then they got my mark too, and also that I don't care if they get my mark, which is okay, but is if my mark is lower because of them.
yes.
So this is what I hate, because I have something like a goal and they are in the middle of yes, disarming me. So I don't like this, and I'm not very competitive in general. I can be sometimes competitive, but in general, I'm not this kind of person. So okay.
Maybe I can add a little something about the
Yeah.
question, are you a hardworking person? That I would say about myself that if I want something, I do the work for it. You know, I don't expect it to be like somebody.
Yeah.
Of course, if I need help, I ask for help, but it's not like I expect somebody to like
Yeah, I understand.
push me through it or something. I do the work.
So you are also, you have initiative.
Yes.
It could be.
Yes.
Oh, great. I'm the same. If I want something, I go.
Okay, Irene. So,
yeah.
yes. What jobs would you like to try, and maybe what jobs would you never like to try?
Wait, it's difficult because I don't have like a kind of job. Only, well, I studied international relations, and I want to do a master. So my dream job, or I want to work for NGO or an organization helping the others, or I can also be in a political organization. I mean, I want something international. It would be great. And I also would like, as I said, a veterinary. If I, yes, if I would like the sciences, and also engineering, because I think it's difficult to pass the course and to achieve the degree, I think, for the cases I know. But when you have it, you have a job, and I don't know, it's like the feeling of having that, you know, that you will have a job, at least in Spain.
Yes, okay.
It's really good. So
you mean it's very safe?
Yeah. So this is also good, because now I don't know, like with my degree, what will I have? My mom also, she put pressure on me. So sometimes, yeah. And what I wouldn't like, I think I wouldn't like to be any kind of famous person, like in general, to be, yeah. And what about you?
Well, I like to dream. So, and I have met, like, if I just think about this question, like, what would you like to try? So many things, like just for a day or for a week, to try so many things. I would try, I think, assistant coach in football or something, like not a football player.
Yeah, the
like
assistant
in the staff, assistant coach maybe.
Hmm.
I would try something like something political. I don't know. At the moment, I'm watching a series, maybe you know it, The Crown, about the British monarchy. And I'm not necessarily a fan, but I am like interested in so many things. So I would try maybe a day as a butler of the Queen or something, or head secretary now, of course, and stuff like this. So there are so many things. And if I think more realistically about it, I would say like what I would like to try is really just the kind of job I would like to have later on. So something similar as you, like in a political organization or in a ministry, and then work.
And what jobs you wouldn't like to try?
Oh yeah,
because
I don't know.
yes, of course, I would like to try everything because it's only trying. But if you have to choose, like, what would you say? If this is not interesting for me, like.
Probably something with physics or something.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I do think it's interesting, but I get very easily frustrated with this, and I also blame it on school because
Yes,
I don't know. But
I'm the same with mathematics.
So this is probably something I wouldn't like to try.
Okay, good.
Okay, and this one. Okay. Would you like a job in which you traveled a lot?
Well, I don't think so. Because before I said, oh, I love traveling and I want to travel also with job and everything. But then I've asked people who travel in job with their jobs, and they told me that it's not the same traveling with your job, the traveling because you like it. And of course, I would like to travel to some places, it's true, but I don't want a kind of life in which I'm always traveling, because for me, if you want to have a family, it's true, or do you understand, or to be with someone, I think it's very, or you have to be with your family, and you have to, yes, like just to stay somewhere to do your life, you can't because you travel. So traveling, I think it's really good. Maybe a job like for me now, if I want to do it now, but I would like to stop in a moment and say, okay, I want a stable job here to do my life, to buy a house and to have my life here. So I think maybe for some times, or like for some time, if when I'm younger, yes. So maybe I would like at the beginning and then have more stable one. I would like to try it because it must. I think it has to be interesting and to see other, like, I don't know, but it's difficult.
I wanted to say this. I have a friend who and her mother used to be a flight attendant, but since her, like the birth of my friend, and she has a sister too, she works, I think, at the airport. So now she's not like flying around the world anymore. Yeah, so maybe something like this where you like for some period of time traveling, and then like not your whole working life. I think too, but yeah, I think I'm open to it. Like we will see. Like I will see what the future will bring.
Me too.
And I think especially nowadays, like the jobs are changing so much, like, and during your working life, I think there are many like developments, so you can always like try, of course, to adapt and stuff like
that
this.
maybe you can do it in the beginning and then look for another thing. Yes, it's true that you can change more. And also it will be tiring for me, I think, like to be like the whole day traveling, but I mean during all the job period.
Yes, that's true.
Because maybe you sometimes want to be at home. Yeah. Okay. So this is everything for today. Thank you very much.
We hope you enjoyed.
Yes, and we see you next week
with another video. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.